Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys an update on the journal, some things that I've done. But first I'm gonna show you guys up close the binding, the spine. What I used was this is a ribbon that I cut in half. I made the spine out of cloth, some cloth material that I had, which I sewed together several times, and then I put some gesso on it because I was going to paint it, but then I realized that doing this was much better. So I'm really pleased how it came out because it looks very grungy and very junk journal. This is an actual junk journal. I also took pages out of the journal. Let me see, it's not, what's going on? Oh, there. And I was saying that I had to take pages out of the journal. I took a bunch of pages out of the journal. Let me see now, what's going on? Okay, there. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update on this journal. I recently started journaling again because I want to finish this journal this year. I know that's a little bit ambitious of me, being that I stopped journaling for 2 years, but I kind of have gotten into the groove of doing it, and I have to say I'm very committed, and I'm super excited to do it because I just love the way my journal looks, and I'm just really excited to come and journal every day. I actually journal more than once a day. What I do is I just do different pages of the journal, different spreads, and I go back and forth adding stuff. So let's just go ahead and go inside, and obviously the inside also looks different. If maybe you're here from 2 years ago and you remember how this looked on the inside, it looks different because obviously I had to make a new cover, and what I did was I cut the cover of the journal and I glued it to another piece of carton. So it's kind of like all bent in places and stuff because it's been taken apart and glued many times. But yeah, this is my journal, so I really don't care if it doesn't look that professional because it's my journal. But yeah, I really like the way it looks inside. I love this paper, the way it looks with the journal and this paper here. So I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but it's just a beautiful paper. It looks beautiful. And I did add this ribbon here to cover the huge gap that was here. So you guys know this front page, and if you're new, then you're gonna see everything that I've done. So I worked on this in 2018, and in here what I have is just a huge tag where I record the days that I come and journal. And this page right here, what it says, it's just so fitting for the journal. It says, "Take care of all your memories, for you cannot relive them." Bob Dylan. I really like that. This is a drawing of me, and then I added this quote here from a tea bag that says, "Earth laughs in flowers." Okay, in here I made a little pocket, and I put inside this painting that I did when I was little in Cuba, and I journaled in the back. And this was all done in 2018. And this is a picture of my father. And in here I made a folder, a little tiny folder, and I just have a bunch of watercolor and ink samples that I made, or swatches. however you want to call them. And for this for all of this here, I did record videos on the process of how I made it. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link below the playlist for the junk journal with me. So that's also part of this. And this was actually the first thing I did in this journal. But now I recently just did this. I just added, this is from a soap wrap, and it's very pretty. So I added it here, put some gesso on top. It's just priming the page for more development later. This also was done recently. Actually, it was done, so it's September 13th, so that's how recent it was done. Very, very recently. And in here, I just did a list of all the things that I remember, or actually not like that, no. Those memories that I want to remember and not forget from my past. And so I wrote them here, and I went up to 11 because I ran out of page. And then I came back here today, or not today, but yesterday, because I'm recording now after midnight. So I came here yesterday, and I added a few pieces to cover the page here. And this says, list 5 things that always and immediately bring a smile to your face. And I did that on this tag in the back. And I haven't done it yet because my scanner is acting up, but I need to scan some photos and print them out and put them in here in the back of this 2 journaling cards. I want to have I want to use photos from my childhood that reflect some of the memories. They're not necessarily the pictures that match the memories, but they have something that that I can relate to the memories more or less. Okay, so this is also part of that wrapping paper for the soap. Yeah, so here's where I trimmed one of the pages, and I didn't like how this and this was looking without nothing in between, so I put this in here, sort of like a fly leaf, if you will. And in here I just wrote 2 songs that remind me of my childhood all the way to here. And I'm still working on this page. I want to draw some flowers or leaves sort of to match with the green of the, the green ink. And in here, I just primed the page, probably for photos. And then I haven't done anything on these pages. I do have this envelope with some stuff that I want to add in the journal. And again, here is where I cut some pages. I added this in here, which this is a bookmark from a famous library in Cuba. And then here I made a list of some ideas of things that I can do on this signature right here, because this is the end of the signature right here. So that's that. And we're going to my present. This is my present. And you guys have seen this already. Well, if you're new, this right here is a drawing made by my best friend who passed away in 2018. And this is also a drawing of me made by her. And this is a drawing that I made of her. So I put that here. And then this is her and my friend Johan, the last day of high school. And then right here in the back, I can get it closer. That right there is me. And that's my best friend, Jamie. And these are other friends from high school. We were in the cafeteria. And I actually journaled here about my best friend, and here, and all the way to here. It took about three pages. I journal about her. She passed away of cancer, so I wanted to honor her and journal about her. So I haven't done anything on these pages. I did write a song in here, a song that I was listening to quite a lot in 2018. So I wrote it here. And this was actually part of a page in the journal. It was like a fold out, but since the point is to make it less bulky, so I went ahead and cut it and I glued it to this page right here. And then I put in, this is another fly leaf kind of idea, because I didn't like how this page looks with this, because it kind of doesn't match, because I did rip a page from here. So I added this here, and now that covers that. And of course I have to work on these pages here. And again, I did a list of things that will work well on this signature right here. I just want to see the signatures, compare them to each other. This one's a lot thinner, but also because I haven't worked on this one that much. And then this is my the signature where I do whatever I want. It's sort of like my how was it that I was calling it? Okay, I forgot. I just know that in this signature I can express myself however I want to. I don't have any limitations, as like in the other ones. And on this spread right here, this is an entire spread right here. All of this. It's like 4 pages. And this is a fold out. And what I wrote here was about love and my view on love. And I added some quotes and poems and letters that were sent to me by guys that were trying to go out with me, and also by boyfriends, you know, when I was younger. This is a page I worked on recently, I think right September 13, and this is just a collection of washi tape that I have that depict the fall or the fall colors. I have more washi tape, but this one is just the ones that I think go well with the fall. And in here, I just added a few things that remind me of the fall. And I added a little tab right here, made of sari silk. This is just a list of tools and materials to use when creating a dollhouse. And in the back of that page, I just added a background. These are pictures of my son, my oldest. And here I journal about him. And in here, I just wrote another song that I really like. I wrote it here. And of course, I have not worked on these pages. Again, added this sort of like a fly leaf because I ripped out some pages here. And this is the end of that signature. And then this signature right here is for my future, and basically just wishes and prayers that talk about my future aspirations and things that I want for my family and for me. And what I did here, I ripped out some pages as well, and I also just glued this together, which is the center page, to make an envelope. And I just did some journaling here and prayers. And this is the end of that. Also read some pages from here. And this was done in 2018. This signature here is the signature that I use to give thanks to either God or people in my life that have helped me in one way or the other. And in here I was journaling about my mother-in-law and her best friend who came to help me when I had an accident in 2018 towards the end of the year. And that's it. I haven't done anything else on this. And this one is a very short signature. It's a very, very short one. I did read out tons of pages from this one. And this is the end of the journal. So far, I've done quite a lot in less than a month because I'm very, very, very excited to work on it and to finish it by the end of this year. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, I have to finish it before December because in December I'm gonna use a Christmas journal which I made I think in 2019 and I'm gonna work on that one for Christmas. I'm just quickly gonna show you guys the journal so that you see which one I'm talking about. This one right here. And I actually do have videos on this journal, so I'm gonna link those below as well so you guys can watch those videos if you want to. But yeah, so that's it, you guys. I'll come back here with more updates and other videos in the future. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.